Alright, and welcome back to this Dark Souls 3 guide for Jake. This is part 7. We just killed Volnir. Got the bonfire at the earth of the Boreal Valley, but we can't progress across the bridge. I just spent my souls here. I just pumped it all into strength to get it to 40, which is where we're going to be leaving it for now. I did have to sell some embers. I sold 5 of them. We had 15. If you've died and used some, you don't feel comfortable selling them, that's fine. I was at 39 strength and just wanted to sort of finish it off and get it to 40. So I sold those. I sold upgrade items I wasn't using. So anyway, that's where we're at. Now we need to backtrack a little bit. Do I have any dead bone shards? Nope. Okay. Just making sure. We need to backtrack before you can progress. If you go across the bridge here, there's a force field you can't get through. So we're going to go back here to the Crucifixion Woods and warp back. There's a different path that we need to take. A boss we need to kill. Well, there's 2 bosses. One's in the way, and then one's Deacons of the Deep that gives us the items we need. Alright, so we're back here at this bonfire, and we need to head straight across and up those stairs. And just to equip the human pine resin again, just because we'll be using it also for this next boss fight. We're going to sprint at this guy, give him a club whack, and keep moving. There's some dudes up above us on some stairs. This dude gives us I'll just kill him so you can see. Crystal gem. If you're doing a magic weapon, that's what you would use. We don't need it, so run forward, smack this dude. So you can tell the area, we're kind of killing a bunch of these dudes pretty easily. So we're going to keep running down here, around and up these stairs. To the right, there's an NPC over here. He's for magic builds. We're not a magic build, so don't worry about him. This item, I'm pretty sure it's useless, but I forget what it is. Yep, blue bug pellet. Useless, don't need it. Drop down and do a plunging attack on this guy. It should kill him. Sprint forward. Roll past this guy's magic attack. Club him. Now before we walk through here, human pine resin. Sprint in. We're going to be fighting the crystal sage. They're going to spawn all the way at the back. Sprint all the way up against them. Start whack. Okay. Well, he didn't disappear. And so we just started whacking. So sometimes after you do damage to him, he sinks into the ground and disappears and then pops back up somewhere else. I didn't get to show you phase 2. Oh, I didn't switch to my shield of 1. Whatever. He doesn't give you a ton of souls anyway. But yeah, make sure if you want the extra souls, the shield switch real quick. Anyway, I'll explain the boss fight because I didn't get to show it because he didn't do it. So after he gets to about half health, he'll disappear, and when he pops back up, there'll be a bunch of the crystal sages. And it's only difficult because they're all shooting different spells at you, and it can be hard. There'll be like 4 or 5 of them. You can tell the difference because the fake ones, 1, they'll die in 1 hit, and 2, their magic is blue, where the real crystal sage is purple. So if for whatever reason he doesn't stick around like he did for me, and he disappears, just try and where there's like little crystal groupings that pop up out of the ground. That's where the sages are going to come from. Just try the crystal sage with the purple magic. Just look around for it. When they first spring up, just try and be next to one as it pops up and start whacking. And if it dies in 1 hit, then you'll know that it's the wrong one. But if it's the right one, you'll see the health meter at the bottom go down. So just start, do a whack, test it out. If it's the wrong one, start looking and see who's doing purple magic and get to them and start hitting. But with the club, it's only like 5 hits to kill him. So if he's in that phase, it should only be 2 hits. So it shouldn't be that bad. You don't have to kill these guys. They just have Twinkling Titanite. I don't know, I kill them out of habit. But we're going to take this little side path because it avoids an enemy that's walking around. Then we're going to drop down here. We're going to sprint past the bad lady and roll. And then we're going to run across this bridge. Light the bonfire. She doesn't run across the bridge after us. If they, for whatever, it's never happened to me, for whatever reason they do, just rest of the bonfire to reset it. We're going to come down these stairs. We don't need this item, but I don't want this guy following me. So we're just going to club him to death like he's a goddamn baby seal. You can grab the Paladin's Ashes. You don't need to. I don't know. It doesn't make any items available that we need for our build. And then we're going to head up these stairs. And same thing. Do a little shake and bake if he throws some knives at you. And then we're going clubbing again. Okay. So you can war cry. Spider shield, we don't need it, but whatever. We can sell it. Now we're going to run up here and we're going to hide in this little trench. And we're going to follow this trench path to the left. So these guys with the arrows don't get us. And we're going to run up and past. And we're going to run through this area. Keep running up the path. And if the dog follows you, or dogs, then we'll just turn around and fight them as needed. And we're just going to keep moving. Then this guy's going to turn into a suicide bomber. We're going to sprint at him and club. Kill him. Then we're going to kill these 4 guys. You can get them later in a second because we're going to get a bonfire. But there's an Estus shard here. So anyway, run back here. Open these doors. And there's a bonfire here. If you see this guy, it's because you installed the DLC. And do not go to it. We're not going to be doing the DLC for this guide. And if you go at this point in the game, instead of the end game, you're going to die. Rest here if you need to. I'm skipping it because I don't want to have to refight the stupid dudes. And we're going to run up these stairs. This is a very long run to the boss fight. This part's a little bit of a pain. So we're going to run past all these dudes going up out of the ground, follow the path to the right, keep going straight, and then eventually it's going to open up here, right by this guy. See him? Right over here. We're going to drop down, and we're going to follow this path. And it's going to take us to that bridge, and we're going to go to the right and across. You can either kill the enemy or roll past him. Not him, but the guy doing a wheelbarrow fucking race. Whatever this is. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Come up these stairs. We're going to ignore the little zombie guys, but there's going to be a warden with some twin blade thing and the red robe coming at us. We're going to sprint at them, do a little clubbing. 2 whacks, get them down. Avoid the zombie guys. We're going to go down these. We've got a bunch of wheelbarrow racers. You notice that white tree and all these things. Guess what? Where's the tower? I can't see it. Avoid the dudes. Collect these items. There we go. There's our giant friend. Don't let these guys hit you. They apply these little leeches on you and they make you bleed and it's not fun. But anyway, all we want is to go over here, grab this item. Undead Bone Shard. And then we're just going to run back up. And this next part, feel free to talk your health off. It's going to be a lot of... and I'm going to try and talk as I do it. But really watch this part. Don't do it at the same time. So starting from here, sort of watch where I go. We're going to just run past these people, come down this ramp to the left, sprint across. There's going to be dudes that fall down and everything. We're ignoring them. You can go ahead and whack these dudes who are going to try and pull themselves over. Don't need to whack them all, but there's souls right there. You don't need to get it. Sprint down here. Little bob and weave action, and then we're going to run, and we're going to jump at an angle. Jump onto here. Try not to roll off. If you roll off, I'm sorry, try again. Sprint up here. Dudes dropping down. Don't worry about it. We're going to drop down onto this roof. And then we're going to whack these dudes. That guy drops down behind you, no big deal. Just kill him. Don't worry about trying to kill that guy going off the ledge that way. Doesn't matter. We're going to run down these stairs, and there's going to be kind of a big dude we're going to whack and kill. Going to whack that guy through the stairs. I didn't know I could do that. I just tried it, and it works. We're going to whack this guy. Heal up. By running up that ramp, we skipped trying to go through those guys, ambush it. The dudes jump off the top, and they ambush us, and you get stuck, and you're fighting too many dudes, and it's a pain in the butt. So take that route where you make that jump. Kill that guy, and then we got another one of those Red Hood warding guys. He's going to see us. Club him before he gets close. Start your attack while he's, just time it so he runs into it. There's another one that's going to come down the stairs here. So same thing, we're going to back up, start clubbing when he's away, and he runs right into it. Boom. Then there's going to be 2 suicide bombers. At the top, we're going to sprint, do a running club attack. And then there's a guy over here to the left, we're going to whack him. Oh, a longsword. Well, we're not using that. That's just an ember. We don't care about it. There's a big dude around the corner to the left. We don't need to fight any of those guys. We don't care. We're going in here. So open the doors. Now we are inside this big old cathedral. Eventually we're going to be going over there. So we're going to go to the left, ignore the slug. That item is something we don't care about. It's for like invasions and stuff. We're not doing it. Little shake and bake to not get hit by the fire. Whack this guy. Little shake and bake. Feel free to kill this guy. You don't need to kill that one. Just run down this hallway. To the right is how we're going to progress forward, but I'm going to show you this. Usually I skip it. But if we take this elevator down, open up this cage, and we head out. Don't worry about this. This is an area of collectibles that we skip. Or is that the area? But anyway, whatever. There's an area of collectible items that we don't need at all. And we skipped it. And we open the door, and there's the dude we don't want to talk to, and here's the bonfire. That's the way we left. So shortcut back to the bonfire. Rest if you need it. Use your souls if you need it. I'm not respawning the enemies, so I'm gonna head back up. Alright, and now this part is annoying. We're gonna run past here. There's a giant that comes, just keep sprinting, sprint around here. Ignore him, grab this item, roll, grab this item, roll. Okay, he got us, sprint, and just roll. Oh, and that was poorly timed. Now spam the roll button, just spam it and get in this hallway. There we go. And heal up. Hopefully you got luckier than me, you dodged it. Okay, we're not going to go down there. We're going to make a left. Sprint across here. We're just skipping a bunch of enemies that ambush us down below. And in exchange, just take a little bit of fall damage. And we're going to come here, up to the left. The other way, there's just some items we need. Or don't need, I'm sorry. We don't need them at all. Okay, we're going to fight this guy. He runs for a while. Whack him. Okay. This ring, we're going to equip it right now. It boosts our attack when our health is full, so now we're going to do more damage. We're going to get invaded by this guy. He's pretty simple. He wears spiky armor, but the club has really good reach. And now he is dead. So going that way is how we progress to the boss fight, which I have plenty of health, but I'm going to show you this. Sprint past all these guys. They don't matter. Open up this gate. Hang a right. Do not drop down here. This is the area that has collectibles we don't need. Oh, don't hang a right. I'm sorry. Hang a left. I got confused. Thought this was the way. Anyway. Come down these stairs. Go to the right. These doors take you to an elevator, to an area we don't need to explore. If you want to do it on your own time, feel free. But there's nothing that is important or that we need. And then we open this door, and now we're back at the bonfire. So feel free to rest if you want. So once you rest at the bonfire, maybe go back, spend some souls, whatever you got to do. We are going to keep moving. We're going to equip our dagger one more time, because this giant wakes up. And we don't need any of these items. Some of them are armor, some are for covenants. I think one might be souls, but it's not worth it. It's all stuff we don't need. So we're going to do the dagger quick step through there into these stairs, just to get past that giant. And now we're going to equip these alluring skulls. You should have 3 left, 2 or 3, depending if you used them for the dogs, but you just need 1 for this fight. We don't need any pine resins. It's not needed. Ignore all these enemies. Just make a quick right up the steps. Go right around here. Head down, and we're going to go Deacons of the Deep. They are not too bad of an enemy, especially if you use the strategy I use. They're just a mob thing, and you kill the guy who's lit up red. And that's pretty much it. Is there anyone behind me? No, so I can talk about it. So what we're going to do here is phase 1 is there's a mob of enemies. One of them will be lit up with this little spirit thing. And we're going to kill the one that's lit up 4 times. Then we're going to run around to the back side to draw the enemies back there. Kill it the 5th time. On the 5th time, it triggers phase 2, where the actual like deacon pope looking dude comes up with his own personal bodyguard. We're going to throw the alluring skull to draw away the bodyguard and leave the little pope man by himself and all the other enemies on the back side of the throne. Just going to give us a nice little opening to kill him. Like I said, this boss fight isn't too bad, but it can get hairy if there's too many mob dudes. So at the beginning, we just sprint forward, hit the glowy red guy, back up. They're going to shoot fireballs and stuff. Just keep moving. Roll away when you need to. If you get hit, no big deal. That's number 2. And if you take too long to kill one of them, it'll just switch to another guy. So that's 3. So we're going to do 1 more. That's 4. So now we're going to move. We're going to run around to the backside. And I'm going to heal up. Because now, when we're at full health, we get bonus damage. So we pretty much one-shot any of these guys, but then we're going to want it to be at max damage when we're fighting that last deacon. Okay, so these guys are coming around the corner. Just keep kind of running around back here. If they hit you, it's fine, no big deal. They don't do that much. You just don't want to get stuck in the middle of them all mobbing you. Okay, once you get them all sort of back here and collected, you kill one, and we're going to run around. Oh, don't hit me. I'm going to top this off to get my max damage. Get around this corner, and this is where they spawn, and we're going to throw a skull. Draws them all away. We're going to start whacking. Need to throw another skull. Hopefully you have some more. And there you go. And now I'm not going to forget to equip my shield to get the maximum amount of souls. Alright. And so with that, we're just going to head back to Firelink Shrine, do some housekeeping, level up with our souls and whatnot, sell the items we don't need, and all of that. But you don't need me to show you how to do that. You're an expert by now. So with that, we're going to conclude this part of the guide. Thank you for watching this guide for Jake. If you are watching this and